Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to First Strike, where we shoot first and ask questions later. Today we're taking a look at Dungeontop, Spellsword Cards. Yes, this is a Spellsword Cards game. There's several in the Spellsword series. I have not played any of them. I've played this one. This is a key that I got via a weird round of series of events. Basically, they went to Fixer and asked him about the game, and he said, hey, Alzorath covers card games, you probably want to hit him up. They sent me a key. I said, sure, I'll look at it. Of course, I haven't replied to their their Twitter message just yet, but I saw it. I'll reply to it probably after I finish recording this. But this is coming out, oh geez, the game is entering early access on the 15th. I'm recording this on the 13th. So yeah, it's really like right in that little bundle right there. You guys are going to see this tomorrow. Hopefully, if I get it rendered in time. But anyhoozle, we've got a few things here. Very basic settings, very basic rulebook. Library just tells you a little bit about the classes. We've got 3 classes, 2 in the early access, 1 yet to be released. Got Warrior, Mage, Rogue. They are what you think they are. I haven't played the Mage yet. I just unlocked it like just now. Like literally as I came in here, I was like, okay, I better unlock that off. Whatever. But we have Warrior, which is kind of your tanky, kind of bruiser character. Mage actually has less HP and has access to a lot more mana-oriented skills, which is going to be challenging because mana is a very limited resource. But, anyhoozle. In Rogue, I don't know what they're going to be doing with that. Then you also have Allegiance, which is kind of like your color class, if you will. Like in Magic the Gathering, you have your factions. You have your red, your blue, your green, your black, and your white. And I have a feeling these are going to be kind of along that lines, and they do play kind of similar to those kind of factions here. Guardians of Helm plays very much like a red mage, where it's a lot of direct damage, a lot of haste, a lot of stuff like that, whereas the Hand of Karim is your black mage, which is sacrifice for power kind of theme, where you actually have a lot of interacting cards for a bunch of different effects. And I have a feeling Magistry is going to be blue, Ministry is probably going to be white, and Tribes is going to probably be green, if I had to guess. It's a parallel. That's just kind of like a parallel you see in a lot of games where they have like themed factions. You even see this in like millions of other card games. So it's kind of a standard way of splitting it up, kind of what you're going after. The story is basically a horrible event happened and your heroes kind of have to band together to clear the dungeon. Right now there's only 3 floors in the dungeon. I think they're planning like 5 or something like that. I don't remember precisely because I haven't checked the store page in a while. So anyhoozle, that's what we're looking at right now. I'm not going to go through the tutorial. Instead, we're going to go in on New Hero. I'm going to show you guys some things here. First as well, you can hover over these and it'll give you a kind of archetype of it. You can see this one's the aggressive archetype, so it's kind of like your red cards. You have Hand of Karim, which is combo-oriented and sacrifice-oriented, so you have effects there. You can also edit deck, which allows you to buy and unlock cards. I don't know if these immediately get added. I haven't played with it yet. I don't plan to start with Hand of Karim because even though it's strong, it has its very special effects. I am more used to Guardians of Helm, so I'm going to be able to give you guys a better experience of like, hey, I've played through this once. I know the very basics. I can tell you what's going on. Same for the difficulty on Mage. Mage is a difficult class that relies on spells than minions. It's offered less minions and drops and less health than the other classes. So basically, you are a caster, which makes you kind of like some of the enemies that we're going to run across. But we're going to go with Warrior. Although this would allow me to explain the mana system a little bit better, and it would show how in certain builds it can be a lot more, I'm trying to think of how to describe it, a lot more impactful, the mana aspect, because mana is also your draw pool. But let's go ahead and let's buy a card. Let's see what we have options for here. We have Multi-Strike 2 on the 3-headed Hellhound. That's going to definitely be a red card, so it's got 2 mana cost there. Unit can perform additional actions each turn, including attacks, so yay, it's got pretty good multi-strike there. You've got Blessed Raider, which is chain on play, remove 1 base power from enemy units affected, and add +1/+1 to this unit by each unit hit by the chain. So that would actually be useful against certain builds, but we don't have enough gold for it. I only have 130 left after unlocking the Mage. You get 300. I got like 430 total so far in one playthrough, so yay. Let's see. Minion gains +1/+0 for the rest of this turn whenever an enemy takes damage. That's kind of cool. But I think we want to go with the Helm Sniper here. He's cheap. He's effective. The other one here would be interesting. But we're going to go for the Helm Sniper here. I think that's going to be the thing that I want to do. Range 3, when an enemy inside Helm Sniper's range is attacked by one of your other units, Helm Sniper automatically attacks that unit without expending an action. That's going to be extremely powerful. Do you wish to unlock this card? You may swap it into your starting deck. Confirm, so we can actually swap that for one of the other cards? I take it? And he's going to be just as powerful as one of these guys, but he is max level, so we'll go ahead and swap those out. Helm Slingman, we'll actually swap that out for the shield. I don't use the shields very often. They're actually quite powerful and very effective. I use the more aggressive approach because I like playing this as, well, I would play red, which is hasty, kind of in your face, a bunch of small guys, just rip them to pieces with a bunch of small damage. That's how I usually play red. I don't usually go fireball red, so let's go ahead and create hero. It gives you a random name here. You can go with it. It's Bognar the Berserker. You can choose what it is. But we have the Den, the thing's nest here that have not seen sunlight for centuries. The stench of waste permeates the stale air, and your eyes take time to adjust to the light. As you peer into the darkness, the food chain of the dungeon plays out before your eyes in real time as a blind rodent is snatched into the darkness by a pale green hand. The rat's last squeak is silenced by an echoing crunch. Yay, and we're in the dungeon. And I'm going to do a little sniffle real quick. Hopefully I remember to edit that out. I can't promise anything. If it is, it wasn't a too loud one, hopefully. But anyhoozle, we've got an opponent here, Goblin Wrangler. We're in the dungeon. These are various doors you can unlock. That is the hard mode door, and one of these is going to be your easy mode, and the other one's going to be your boss. Basic combat is whenever you enter these, you actually do have a chance to evade. I try not to because, well, you level up with experience and you get skills with experience. If we come in here to talents, you can see we have a set of talents. The mage has a different set than this, but all warriors have the same set, all mages have the same set kind of thing so far. At least that's how I'm viewing it. I'm not positive if that's that way in the long run. I do wish we had actual warrior graphics specifically for each of the factions, though. So, because if you play the other faction, the warrior looks exactly the same. Kind of sad on that one. I'd rather see it be them distinguished that way as well, rather than just the color of the cards. So in we go, we're going against a goblin. Leash can cower before weak elders. Okay, so basically you can come here. Let's go ahead and go back. I'll explain the screen right here. Up here you actually have access to your weapons, which is very important. We'll see that in a little bit. Talents, deck, you can actually look at your deck, but you can't modify it because there's a way to modify it on the map. And you also have healing potions as well that you can get. But whenever you come across an enemy, you have option of chance to sneak away. This reduces by 25% each time you sneak away, which is very important to remember. You can run out of that very quick if you're cowardly. You generally just want to use it for fights that you think your particular build will do bad against. And then we also have the fight option, which we're going to do right here. You can look at their deck to see what kind of strengths they have. Don't always go by the type of hero as to what the group is going to be. You want to look at their deck. Like right here, we have the big angry goblin. Sometimes this guy will spawn with different units. So you have multi-strike 2, which unit can perform additional actions. So whenever they spawn that guy out, I know that whenever it comes to his turn, he's going to be able to attack multiple times. And he very well might. But he's very low attack, high health, so it's not that big of a deal. You also have Dagger Throw, which is deal 1 damage to 2 different enemy targets within range 2, which we'll explain when we get into the actual thing there. So let's go ahead and fight. I actually like this game, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I could play it for a few hours, so let's see. This is our starting hand. We can mulligan it all, we can keep it all, we can redraw things that we select. We have, let's actually get rid of both of you. I want fast units early on, so we're going to redraw this. Yes, we got 1 fast unit and we got 1 booster. Now, none of these units right here are mana cost. Over here we have our current mana, which is 3. Starts with 3 for everybody, if I remember correctly. But, anyhoozle, so that means that we draw 3 cards. Mana causes you to draw at the beginning of your turn, and if you have a mana card, it'll decrease the number on the left, which if you go down to 2 mana, guess what? You only get to draw 2 cards the next turn. And it goes up by 1 each turn and builds back up to your whatever your max is, which is the number on the right. So let's go ahead. I think I want to go ahead and drop him out. Then we will drop you there, and we will go ahead and give ourself, and if you're wondering why I'm playing her out last, when summoned, add 1 power to itself and adjacent units you control. You are counted as a unit you control. So we go and drop that out. This guy becomes a 3/1, which he's probably going to die really quick. And we get a +1 boost on our hero, which we have a long sword, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. We could have moved, but still not a big deal to me. So we're going to go and stab him in the face. And as far as diagonals, a lot of things cannot attack diagonal. So if it says range 3, it's range 3 in a straight line. So Let's go ahead and end turn. Since we didn't use any mana, we're fine there. He's going to move forward. He's going to cast out a guy. We're going to kill it, most likely. And we are looking okay. You're going to keep going up by 1. I'm going to go and drop you there and drop this guy here. He's going to be able to do his little range 3 attack thing here. He's summoning sick, so he can't move or act this turn, but he should... Yeah, he should attack whenever that attack goes off, which is good for me. So we're going to go ahead and move up, and we're going to stab this guy in the face. We should actually be able to kill this boss this turn. Now, if you're wondering about what's on the cards, we don't have the defense thing right now, but we do have... It's actually in the game. It's just we don't have it on the board right now. Left number is your attack, right number is your life. You'll have a little shield icon up here for, like, if you have defensive skills, and those expire at the end of turn, they get refreshed by certain skills. You are going to attack him, and he's going to die off. And then we have just various range attacks. You can tell when something's ranged by what the symbol underneath the damage thing is. And then we have loot. There's also burn, bleed, and summoning sickness, and a few other modifiers that you can actually get. There's also invincibility, which causes you, because some of these battles are more puzzle oriented rather than necessarily just straight up, I'm going to stab you in the face. Now, you actually and I noticed that it says click on cards, first 2 are free, 3 for elite. I'm wagering that 3 for elite is for whenever you beat an elite mob, you'll actually get more free reveals. That's one reason to actually fight elite mobs. Each of the additional cards you turn over will also cost a flare stone. So if we can turn over 2, if we turn over a third one, it's going to cost us one of these. These are permanent. So if you go down to 2, you're down to 2. You can get them from various other things, but we're going to turn over some minions. We're going to see if we can get anything good. We've got a Helm Recruit, which is absolutely worthless. We've got a Junkyard Thief. When someone removes block from adjacent units, gain 1 power. Neither of those are useful for me. Both of those are garbage. So we're just going to go ahead and confirm. We're going to skip it. Let them do their thing. Now, we actually have a blacksmith over here. I'm not going to go to him just yet, because we want to get a card that's actually useful first. Although we do have one. He'll upgrade 1 card for free on each floor. And he will... Then you can trade treasures, which are an item we haven't gotten yet, for additional upgrades. So it's kind of nice, but we'll go to him in a little bit. We're going to just keep venturing forth. We've got a block 1 on the Goblin Rabble. That means I have to hit them once. The block skill is a skill that basically, it says it negates all damage suffered from one instance. Basically, if an attack hits, it removes 1 shield of block. These guys get 1 shield of block when they're summoned, so that's horrifying. It goes away at the end of turn, thankfully. But deal 1 damage to 2 targets, so he's not too bad. He is not ranged either, so he's melee, so that's good. He does give them a boost, though, which is a little bit tough. Let's go ahead and fight in here. We should be able to do these relatively easily. I shouldn't have too much of a problem fighting off this first group of enemies. We're going to swap those guys out. Definitely want to keep him, so we'll redraw those 2. We did not get the haste that I was hoping for, but we can go ahead and drop you down there. You up here. We'll go ahead and give both of you a boost. Anything that passes... This guy is an interesting character because you don't run across this very often yet. That's Guardian. I have a feeling it's going to be more of a white skill. But basically, anytime an enemy moves or is summoned into a slot near him, he will stab it in the freaking face. So, and also, if I didn't want all these characters out, I would actually have been able to discard 1 to bring my mana back up to 3, but this next turn we're only going to get 2 cards because I didn't do that. So he's going to stab me in the face. It sucks. And you notice that he's casting them back here. That's because, well, yeah. Adjacents. You can only summon in an adjacent square. You notice that if I go like right here, you can see the squares light up. That's the only places I can summon this guy. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move you up. You're going to come up as well. Let's see. When an enemy inside is attacked by one of your units, Helm Sniper automatically attacks that unit without expending an action. So if we go ahead... I don't think we're going to be able to do anything to this guy. We can go there. So he's out of that. And this guy, he would have to go through us to actually do anything to us. So I think we want to do this. Boom, boom. Oh, he didn't attack him. Fine. Oh, I have to deal damage with it, I think. That's kind of weird that he didn't attack, because that is within 3 range. Huh. Okay. Any hoozle. We're going to stab you in the face, because you kind of need it. You're a bastard. You're in the way. So we'll just keep stabbing these guys in the face. I don't think he can get out of there, so we're going to end turn. And he's going to do his little dagger thing. It's going to do 1 damage there. He's going to stab me in the face. I'm taking a lot of damage here. It's okay. I think I can actually kill this guy this turn. So, stabby, stabby. And I should probably actually move you this way. Stabby, stabby, you. Boop. And he's dead. We will get a healing skill. Probably this... Yeah, we'll get a healing skill now. So, we can select 2 cards. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually get some good cards. That's not bad. We might have to go the range thing. This guy is good. I'm going to grab the Spark Runner. You can grab multiple cards. I don't really want this. It's good. It's good for taking out swarms of enemies, which is something that you will have to do, but I would much rather have this guy. I happen to know that later on, he actually gets haste, so we're going to take the healing each turn. Each of these skills has a different function. Gain 4 max HP, which is permanent. You get practice footwork, which gives you evasion. You have this, which gives you dash, which is more movement. You have strong arm, which range attacks penetrate. All kinds of interesting little different things. Penetrate is damage between you and, well, in the direction of the target. Cleave is hit all guys around you. And I'm trying to remember if there is another type of attack. But anyway, we're getting this first, because that is important to me. Oh, that's random event. Let's not do random event. Let's upgrade our card first. So we get to upgrade 1 card. I'm going to choose this guy, because he's going to get Burn 2, Range 2. Burn is one of those damage over time things. We don't have any treasure to upgrade him again. Otherwise, I would, because he is very, very tempting. Let's see what the random event is. There's a floating head. Okay. As it speaks, you hear not with your ears, but with your mind. You have many experiences. I would partake, and you would be duly compensated. So we lose 2 HP and lose some XP. Choose 1 level 3 card, or we can decline. I'm going to go ahead and accept this. We'll go down to 5 HP. We get to choose a character. We have Haste and Leap 2, which is actually a decent character, 4-2. May move and act immediately when summoned, and he has Leap, so may travel up to the number of squares indicated over the units in a single move, so he can move 2 with a Leap, which means that you can jump in a straight line. You have Helm Elite, which is increased by the power you have. That's actually a really good character as well. And that one removes block. We're going to actually go for the Helm Riftwalker, because we want the haste. We're going for a haste build. And that is pretty much where we're going to be going with this completely. What do you have as far as your deck goes? You got minions, and give all your units +0/+2 with a spell. So basically he's going to drop them out and pump them. He doesn't have any boosts himself, so we should be able to handle this. Let's go ahead and fight them, because we have haste on our side. That's the thing I'm focusing on for a reason. So, and also we can actually, you may have noticed I mentioned that, hey, guess what? Actually, we'll keep all these, because I think he's going to get his, yeah, he's getting his bruisers first. So that will work out for us. Let's go ahead and drop you. Oh, and I did that wrong. Dang it. It's still fine, though. We just don't get to bump this guy. You are going to go ahead and bump us. You're going to be doing your range thing. We'll just pop him in the face with that, because we can. We could have actually sacrificed... We should have sacrificed that, now that I think about it. Okay, so you're going to stab her in the face. It's fine. And you're going to be a 3-1 out, which is good for me, because guess what? We have a 2-1. He's going to stab you in the face. Bloop. Good job. And you are Leap, so you might... I think you can actually go over him, can't you? Yes, you can. Which is 4 damage there. We're going to stab this in the face. Actually, no. We're going to shoot it in the face. Bloop. There you go. Stab you. Stab you. And he is not really standing much of a chance. You're going to go ahead and move out. You're going to move back this way. I should have actually moved him like that first, but any hoozle, whatever. It's fine. We're going to heal 2 at the end of this anyway. So this guy is going to die this turn. I think we actually can just kill him like this. Boop and boop. Yep, there he is. 2 healing at the end, so we'll get healed back up to full soon enough. So let's go ahead and loot. There's our treasure. He's got phase. When this unit attacks, it swap places. Power 5/3, and it is a treasure worth 30 gold. We're going to keep looking for minions. Neither of those are ones I want, but I do want this treasure. So let's go ahead and confirm. And do we want to upgrade that one? I want to see what that make sure it's actually the one I think it is. So let's go ahead and upgrade cards. Where is you? He's going to go up to... Yeah, he gets haste. So yeah, we do want to go ahead and pay 1 treasure. You're going to be sacrificed for it. Confirm. And back. There we go. Now we actually have few haste characters. So Goblin Psycho. Let's see. Enemy deck. What do we have? You are just basic. Last word, deal 2 damage to adjacent units. So when those die, they explode. Give your minions +1/+1. Okay, so that we have to keep them under control really, really well. Otherwise, they are just going to completely overwhelm us, which kind of sucks. So let's see. We've got haste, haste, and not haste. So we're going to go ahead and redraw you. Hopefully get something. Nope, we didn't get anything hasty. So you are going to go there. You are going to go there. And you are going to block for him, because I would much rather lose her than him. So you're going to stab him in the face. There you go. You're going to shoot him in the face. And cause him to get 3 burning, which is good for us. And I think that's going to be end turn for us. Yeah. So he's going to summon those guys out. They're going to explode when they die. As long as they don't hit our hero, I'm actually fine with them dying. It's not that big of a deal. So let's see. Actually, I think we just shoot you. Yeah, and he gets 3 burn on him, then we can just move back and start summoning things up here to finish him off. Bloop. And he's going to blow up, deal some damage around. And we stab him in the face. Back up to 8. Lovely. We're getting close. We're getting close to max life again. And we got another level up. Sweet. So let's open some minions. You are good. He's haste and knockback, which is lovely. I'm going to go ahead and confirm him. I'm starting to like that we get those. And what we could actually consider is, do we want more dash or do we want more evade? Personally, I go for evade, because we're going to need to avoid a lot of damage. Temple lets us remove a card, which will let me trim up my deck a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and trim out the Javelin, I think. Unless there's something else. No, actually, we'll trim him out. We don't need more bodies. We need more haste. So that seems like a good start there. We also have the 2-sided portal, which allows us to open things. Oh, we're at 12 life right now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and open that. Hit this point, and you get to choose. Do you want the normal path or the dark path? More challenging path with much better reward potential. Let's go the dark path. I'm probably going to hate this. Actually, this one is the boss one. These are the dark and light path. I don't know how to tell which one's which, just off the cuff. But yeah, these are going to be a lot more challenging, but they're going to give us better rewards. So we'll go after the Orc Lieutenant next, see what he has. We've got a range 3 slinger. We've got a haste knockback. And we've got end of turn heal adjacent friendly units for 3. So we've got basically a healer, a ranger, and a cleric. So we're going to fight him. Hopefully he's not giant, because there are giant enemies. They take up 4 slots. We don't want that, or that. We're going to just redraw everything. That's a lot better. So let's see. Let's go ahead and drop you out there. You're going to go there. You're going to move up 1. He might actually... I don't think... No, he can't kill him from there. So let's go ahead and pop this out, get us a little bit more strength. And end turn. So we got 2 haste coming in next turn. That should allow us to handle these guys, which is good for us. That guy's ranged, which is a pain in the ass. But I think I can just one-shot him. In fact, I think what I can do is just boop. Move up. Get this guy there. And we haven't gotten any weapons yet, which is kind of sad for me. And get this guy in the way. Go ahead and smack him in the face, because we can. And you are going to shoot him. We dealt a little bit more damage because that guy did a melee attack to him. And that does more damage down there because this guy's just a boss. That's why I like him. He's amazing. Okay, so you're going to get summoned. Is he going to run away? No, he's not. He's just going to get healed, which is fine by me because he's going to die now. Which is awesome. Awesome sauce. That was easy. That was your elite enemies? Ooh, we got another treasure. Give target 1 stack of bleed. That's not an amazing treasure, but we can trade it for stuff. And we do want her. We don't want him, but he is actually a really good one for an alternate strategy. Basically, he gives you shield cards each turn. So let's go ahead and see what this last one is. Ooh, yep. definitely want that. You want these little buffers that give +1 damage as well, because that damage adds up very, very quickly. We got ourselves some evade here. Evade is basically like block, except it's not as easy to get. So we've got an Orc Scout down there. I'm going to just keep going through. We're going to keep going until we die, and then I'll show off the other class and stuff like that. Or we might actually just beat it today. I don't know. Let's see. Multi-strike 1, multi-strike 1. We've got +1/+1 for all the minions, and then we have the spell thing. He's ranged, though. Range 3, multi-strike 1. So he gets to attack twice. He's going to take away our strategy there. These guys are nasty too, but they're both melee. This is dangerous, and these can be dangerous. So let's go ahead and fight it off. Lovely. 115, he's ranged. We are actually close to him, so let's see. We want to get rid of you. Do we want to get rid of the Guardian? I think we're just going to redraw on that. So you are going to come out. Go up to him. You're probably going to die from this, so let's go ahead and get this going. We're going to put you next to him, so anything that gets summoned out, he's basically going to smack in the face. So 312, and one strategy there is against like minion summoners, it is worthwhile to just kind of like, I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase it. Basically, it's worthwhile to surround them. So you can kill that. I'm going to go ahead and not summon you out just yet, because I want this dead. He's down to 1. Let's go for that dead. You're going to stab him. Probably could have done this more efficiently. We're going to hop you up there. Stab him in the butt. We're going to put you there, and we're going to actually move you back, because I don't want you just straight up being... Oh, nope, he's going to focus in on us. Sweet, we got our evasions working for us. So that works out. Okay, so you're coming out. You're not hasted, thankfully. Give target 1 stack of bleed, which is not going to do anything for you. Let's go there. There. Drop you out to boost them both up, and this should be lethal. So stab and stab. There we go. I think we're healed back up to full now, which is good for us. We got another 30 experience, and we're going to go ahead and grab 2 of these. Oh, yeah, those are both good. These are permanent +1/+1s. They are really good for our strategy. They're basically totems, if you will. It's probably the best way to describe it. This guy, he has these things that consume enemies, and they gain the power of the unit they destroy. And this is haste knockback, which isn't bad. You have dash. That's a weird skill for you to have, but okay. We'll fight you. We will fight you, fool! There's 3 floors. We're only going to go through the first floor with this particular character. It does get more complex as you get further in, though. So that's going to go away. And I think we do want you. No, we'll redraw you as well. We want more haste. That's more what I'm talking about. So you can come out. You don't get to actually attack him yet, but you actually can. So you're going to go there. We probably should have gotten the leap character. That way we could have actually hit with the burn character as well. So we'll stab you in the face. He's going to kill one of these, which is fine. And end turn. There we go. Groovy. So a little bit of damage there. He's going to dash and move, and you guys are going to come up right on my face. Nice. That is not what I wanted, but it's okay. So let's see. How do we beat this? So we can put you there, and that's going to deal, let's see. So he puts burn on them. Burn does 1 damage per tick. So what we could do is go here. We're going to set you on fire, which is going to get rid of you. We're going to stab you and then shoot you. Okay. It's going to let us put you there. Move you up. He's going to die this turn. We're going to go ahead and smack you. Boop. A little bit of extra damage there. And we're going to put you there. Just as kind of like bait, if you will. Oh, no, he went after the other one. That's fine. I'm actually 100% fine with that. Oh, no, you knocked me back. I'm so sad. Let's see. He's at 6. Let's go ahead and move here. And I think we just stab him to death is our plan. Because we can just all get up here and just bloop, and down he goes. And then we heal 0 because we're at max already. Yay! Easy, even though it's on the harder difficulty. So let's go ahead and grab that and that. Let's see, you are good. Haste and Leap 2 is always welcome. And when destroyed, add a copy of Javelin 1 to your hand. Those are good as well, but they're not amazing. Basically, they're 2-1s, and then whenever they die, they give you a weapon, which deals even more damage. I'm just kind of annoyed that I'm not getting any weapons whatsoever. I kind of wanted to show those off. Whisper from the crack in the wall. Venture, here comes. Shiny trade. Yes, me knows place. Lose 20 GP treasure. Gain floor map. Nope. Not even going to care about you, little buddy. I don't need a floor map. We're going pretty much everywhere as is anyway. But if we had more weapons, you'd actually see them up here. I usually end up with a spear by now. So that makes me a little bit sad. We should level up off of this guy. See what he's got. He's basically got the slinger and the haste guy. What's this? Gain multi-strike, cannot move or act. So basically this is another totem like what we have that boosts +1. So yay, let's fight. I like this kind of game. It's very relaxing for me to play this kind of game. It's not even that it's a particularly great game. It's good, but I get relaxed whenever I play games like this. So, and this, yeah, it can't move or act, so there's no point in boosting its power. So we'll redraw you, see if we get a different haste. Nope, we didn't, but we can actually do some nonsense if we want to. So he's melee. Yep, he's cleave, so he can actually just attack anything he wants. So you're going to come out and attack him. You are going to come out right there, so whenever he summons something, it's going to attack him. We'll go with that right there for an extra boost of 1 to everybody, and you're just going to stab him in the face. That's all you really need to do. In turn, we'll get 2 cards this turn. It's not amazing, but it is what it is. So you guys are going to move out. Ouch. Ooh, you knocked him back. That's not pleasant of you, friend. Okay. So we've got that and bleed. 3, 6. We don't... 7, 8, 9. That's not enough to kill him. So we're going to have to control these. Haste and knockback. So you're going to come up. You're going to go there. Both of these can control those. We're going to go ahead and I think move him up. And I think we want to stab you before moving. Yeah, just do 3 damage there and then move back. Just in case. He might actually still move. No, he didn't move towards us. Sweet. That's actually good for me. So that gives them... What does it give them? Multi-strike 1. So you are going to come in here and you are going to knock him back. Because you have haste. Boom. Move him that way. Move down yourself. And let's see. What order do we want to do these in? You're just going to come out. I think I want you... You're not going to be really worthwhile to me. So I think I want you to come here and boost that. Woo, you're giving yourself +1/+1. You can't even attack. So I'm not even impressed by this. So stab him in the face. And he's down to 1. That sucks. I could have done these things in a different order and actually been way better off. Oh no, you knocked me back. Whatever shall I do? Probably just kill you. Bye. So easy. Once you get kind of set up a little bit, it's not so bad. But a lot of people I can see having trouble with this type of game. Oh, we got 2 more! Yeah, we'll even take this one. We can upgrade her later to a tier 2. But we got up to... One thing I like to do early on, I know some people are going to say this is stupid, but I like to gather this mana because it gives me more options as far as what I can do. We've also got random event, and we've got a Goblin Alchemist. We're going to go for the Alchemist first, because battle is fun. You've got contraptions. Oh, I hate these guys. Basically, they play out a trap each turn, or traps, plural, each turn, and they have different effects. That one deals 10 damage to all units in the same row and column. So these guys can be pretty vicious. I almost died to one. I was down to like 2 life at the end of it because I got hit by one of the traps. You guys are going to go ahead and do your thing. We're even going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of all of them because none of them are haste. So we're going to draw up. Okay, so she doesn't have haste. So she's going to be a jump. We're actually going to discard that. So you are going to get up here, land on top of him, and we're going to put that there and come into the side of you. We're going to actually just stab him in the face, because that's what we do. We stab things in the face. So he's going to kill him, he's going to move out, and he's going to start casting these contraptions. Basically, the goal is to kill this as quickly as possible, and that is not a pleasant one. If we go ahead and hover that, deal 10 damage to the enemy hero. Yeah. It's pretty gnarly. So let's see. So what I can do here, I can stab him with this, and I can leap back over my own unit, and then she can come up and finish him off. That is pretty much our only good way through this. So brute force is pretty much the only way to beat this kind of guy, is just take him over and keep him from casting everything out, but you saw he got to cast everything out. So we'll take some minions. Oh, a weapon. Hey, we got a spear. It's range 2. It's not piercing, though. We will go ahead and take both of these, because I am fine with those leap ones. Random event. What do you have? You find what looks to be a priest sitting alone in a room. He confesses to being excommunicated for refusing payment for his services and offers to help you. Heal for 3, or we can purge. I think we're going to go ahead and purge. We're going to go ahead and purge. We don't want to purge the treasure, because we can use that to upgrade. In fact, I should go use that to upgrade, because I'm not hunting gold on this one. Normally, you'd try to carry those to the end. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy, because I'd rather have my other ranged guy. And what you can do is you can click on here and you'll pathfind all the way back. So that saves a lot of kind of work there. So we need to get these all hasted up. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Pay 1 treasure. Yes. Going to go ahead and pay that one. Confirm. And now that is a tier 2. Getting those up to tier 2 gives them haste, which is exactly what I want. Also gives them an extra attack. There's some allies that are just worthless to upgrade as well. So let's go ahead and kill the ogre cook, because he is elite. Let's see what he has. He's got into the pot. Grab the enemy minion within range of 2 and put it in the ogre pot, destroying it. Next turn, summon a gloop adjacent to the pot. Ew. Within range 3, if the minion is destroyed before the end of the next turn, heal for 3. Otherwise, that unit heals for 6. Okay, so this guy is gnarly. He's going to be a pain in the ass, because he's going to heal from a lot of our stuff. He's probably going to be also huge. Yep, he's a 4x4. Okie dokie. So you... Yeah, that works out like an okay starter. Although I would rather have the leapers, so I'm going to go ahead and... No, we'll keep all these. This does not seem so bad. Thankfully, we have range 2. So you are going to be summoned there. We're going to drop this that way. You're going to give us all a +1 plus whatever. You are going to come in. Go this way. Give them both a +1 plus whatever. And they're probably going to die. Oh, and that thing has block 5, cannot move or act. If destroyed, deal 30 damage to the ogre chef. So basically, if we can destroy that, we can destroy him. Interesting. I did not realize that. So he's got gloop and gloop. So, okay. What does that do? Grab an enemy minion within range of 2 and put it in the ogre pot. So there were no enemies in the range of 2, so he didn't have an opportunity to do that. That works out amazingly. So if we jump over here, and you guys start moving up to distract him, this could end nicely. You're going to go there. We're going to use up 1 mana for that. It's going to give us all +1/+1. And you guys are going to start facing the pot. I don't see... It says block 5, but it doesn't have any block on it now. So we're going to just beat the tar out of it, I think. And you guys have already moved, so that's fine. So in turn, we're only going to get 3 cards this turn. Oh, and he has cleave. I keep forgetting that. Oh, he threw him in the pot. He threw him in the pot, but too bad his pot's going to die. So going after the pot seems like the strategy here. Bye, ogre. Your onions don't work here. Didn't level up from that, though. Ooh, and we got 2 treasures. I have seen this one before. It's a direct damage treasure. This one is range 3. It's a weapon. Okay. It's range 3 and nothing else about it. It's just power 2, range 3. That's fine. I can use a wand. And we also have options for other weapons, and we actually can unlock 3, so let's go unlock 2 minions. I'm going to just take the upgraded one. I'm not going to waste all that effort getting... Actually, let's just keep getting aggressive with that. We'll go ahead and unlock another one. We've got a spatula. Power 5. Jeez. That is a massive weapon. I'd rather have the range, though. Let's go ahead and open another one. We've also got a giant axe with cleave. Neither of those are really tempting. I would much rather have the range, so we're going to go ahead and just confirm. Actually, let's open another one. Ooh, another haste guy. Confirm it. Yay, and we've also got a magic chest and a healer. Lovely. Weapon-wise, we are sticking with the staff. It automatically equips the last one that you grabbed. And let's go ahead and check the magic chest. Okay, you discover a magical chest of loot. Sure. We get to choose what we add. Artifact spell. When played, lose 2 health. Draw 1 card, and this returns to your hand. And we also have double-edged hourglass. For the rest of your turn, your spells and minions that cost mana cost health instead. Neither of these seem worthwhile for me. So no, we're not going to get those. That does not seem pleasant. Don't need the healer just yet. May need it later, maybe. A mysterious portal glowing in the corner of the room on the other side. You can see the boss of the dungeon, I guess. So, yay. Boss is going to be that way. Let's go ahead and do one more upgrade. Upgrade cards. We got a couple 2-1s. Let's go ahead and get you upgraded. I don't want to upgrade and use the staff, though, so I'm going to keep the staff. So let's go ahead and just get moving up here. We've got mostly haste now. This is going to be a random event. What does it say? A tired mage resting on a crate waves you over past a pile of burnt corpses. Too old for this. Here, I'll give you something to help you on. What do you need? A blessing of knowledge or stronger arms at your side? So we can get more XP, which will put us... that doesn't level us up, though. And loot. We'll get a treasure chest. Let's go ahead and loot. Open chest. What's in there? We've got a sword. It's just regular loot. Got an ancient machine. That's treasure, so we'll take that. Apply haste to unit you control. Consume. Okay, potion of speed. Shield 3. And a helm brawler. It's only tier 2, but it's a good tier 2. And we don't want the boosted block, and we don't need the potion of speed, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, does it just... I wonder if we can actually just use it and it does a permanent effect. Can we actually just apply that permanently? Nope. It's going to be just in that battle, I wager. Boss entrance. We're going to be fighting a boss here today. And then I'll show off the other characters. Okay, enemy deck. This guy's got a bunch of zombies that have phase. He's got a armor up which gains block. Deal 5 damage to a target within range, whatever. He's got, you can no longer gain block. Gain multi-strike 1 and 3 power. Okay, so rampage and then monster slam. Make an attack with a range of 2 and penetrate. So, okay. We have to fight him, so that seems like a good plan to me. I should have probably taken the experience, now that I think about it. So, yeah, we'll see what we can actually do with that. We have haste. We don't need it for that. But we could actually drop that onto... Let's go ahead and just redraw the 1. Okay, so that did absolutely bumpkiss for us. So that's going to be going back into our pool there. Let's actually not drop you out first. Let's drop that out first. So you get to go ahead and leap up. We'll actually put you down below. So we're going to do 7 damage to him just straight off the bat here. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We're going to just open him up a little bit. Get rid of some of his blocks. That sucks. So you guys are going to go away. Lovely. And he's going to summon out 1,000,000 freaking zombies. This is the downside to not having Pierce. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and drop him out. You are going to go there and then move left. We're going to be putting you there to give them both a +1 boost. And we're going to get rid of his other 2 shields, I think. Nope, we did not get rid of his shield. So that does not get rid of his shield. So that sucks. So you're going to move there, and we're going to go ahead and drop you out there so we can start getting decent damage on him. I think he has cleave. Yep, he has cleave and block floor. Block floor? What? No. So he's going to give himself some more block. He's going to go ahead and do a bunch of damage to 1 target. So he's going to swap positions with us and do a bunch of damage to us. So we might actually die here since I made a horrible, horrible mistake there. So let's see. He's got 3 blocks left. Let's see. I should have actually attacked with him as well. He's got haste, so he can set burn on this guy. Let's go with... I think we want another one there. It's going to give us extra damage. You are going to kill this guy. You are going to kill... I'm just going to do some damage to him. Boop. And no damage there. Let's see. You have burning and haste. So we're going to go like this. You are going to kill him. Just to get him off of our butt. And you actually have haste, so you can set burn on this guy right away. Let's go with the burn setup. So he's down to that. You don't have another attack. So 5 damage there seems like a good start. And he's opened up at least. And you cannot attack him from there, so he's going to back up. You don't have another attack. You don't have another attack. You don't have another attack. Yeah, there was no way for us to get really much further in that. So if he stands still, he gets rid of the burn on the next turn. So, and he's going to be doing a bunch of damage to us now. Let's see. Helm Rider. Let's go ahead and get you up and into the fray, I think. Because, yeah. Seems like a plan. You're going to do that. You are going to kill this. This. And then move back. You are going to give... Oh, I didn't kill that guy off in time. Let's go ahead and shoot you in the face. Oh, and that does not work to give another shot? We're going to go ahead and have you tank there. And we're going to give this guy another buff. There you go. And next turn, I think we will be good to go. End turn. He's going to give himself some more block. He's going to go ahead and freak those guys out. He's going to do damage to that. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with you dealing damage to my buffer there. Okay, so you move up. You come over here. This is actually a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Haste and leap. This guy gives +1/+1. So where do we actually want you? We want you there. Giving a buff there. You don't do near as much damage, so you're just going to go whack. 0 damage there. Get this guy out. So damage. Now, I'm going to save him for last. We're going to see how much damage we can do this turn. There's another hit. A little bit more. And I think we actually got him this turn. Boom. There you go. Sweet. We actually got him. Yay. The bosses are actually challenging, if you were curious. Don't be afraid of it. It's serious work to actually get rid of them. We'll take you. Let's go ahead and reveal what else we have. So we've got the Furnace Golem, which is actually a fairly strong little golem. We've got an artifact here for the rest of your turns, and we've also got a Stop Cowering. Remove a charge of block from a unit and give it +1 power. So I think you can actually use that on enemy units too. I'm not going to take this guy, even though he's fairly strong. He's just not amazing for me. So what I like to do is I usually like to go after just as much mana as possible. So we'll take the Bloodlust. Lovely. Convert Treasure. We're going to go ahead and convert that one. It's gonna give us some gold, and then we delve deeper in, and we start facing off against various other enemies, like this guy's a Manthri Amalgam. So, yay. And what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go to main menu. We're going to do a new hero. You already have an active hero. Are you sure you want to start a new one? Yeah. I know it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So we can actually look at some of these other things. I'm going to actually just go for Hand of Karim, and we'll go for the Mage, because it's going to show off some of the similar things real quick. I'm going to do horrible at this, because this is combo-based and mage-based, which is really awkward. Okay. Of course, the Helm one is probably better starting out, so yeah, let's go ahead and just create a hero. Got 60 gold up there. We can't even unlock... Oh, Morn the Necromancer. Sure. Whatever. We're good with that. The Den, as it's known to the adventurers who come down here, a strange morass of caverns that may once have been natural formations. Now they have consumed into the dungeon's morphology, drawn in by whatever power lies at the dungeon's foundation. The caverns now shift and change endlessly. The Den, okay. That's the scene there. Okay, I don't know why it did that, but okay. We're going in. I'm gonna hate life, aren't I? What's your cards? You've got Gain 1 power until the end of your turn, and we've got 2 block guys. That's not actually that bad of a thing. So fight off. We are weaker than him, so we can't just brute force our way through this. We've got Wormwood, which is basically, it's like a skeleton. It basically revives. We've also got a sacrifice thing that gives us a meek survivor, and a phantasm, which summons, it's basically a 1/1 that we can teleport to. So, sure, we'll keep all. Okay, so this is going to go... Let's go ahead and transpose. I believe there will be a good spot. Okay. We can cast it anywhere, so that gives us something to summon off of. And you are actually going to eat him. There you go. And that gives us more guys. Lovely. And I think that guy has haste. I don't know why he has haste, but he has haste for some reason because he got eaten, which is perfectly fine by me. So, yay, give yourself extra strength. Oh, he's got multi-strike, don't you? Yeah, you do. Okay, if it destroys it, gain 1 mana and draw a card. Okay. So we're just going to start beating on you. That's going to be the only thing I can think of to do right now. So you get to summon in, you're going to eat him, summon another one in his place. And we're going to go ahead and discard that for mana. Because, oh yeah, we didn't need to. I could have just done 1 damage. It would have been kind of a moot point because it would have dropped us down to 2. So what do we have here? What are these other skills? Target a friendly minion. If your hero takes 1 or more damage, reduce that damage by 1. That damage is transferred to the friendly minion until it is destroyed. That actually works out well for me. So you get to stab him, so it's going to be... Yeah, we'll just keep stabbing. Boop. And you need to attack him first and then move back. And I don't think this is going to be lethal, but it's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and gain 2 block. That'll let us kind of survive his onslaught, I think. Get you there, and we will go ahead and put this on you. So you are our tank. You are absorbing shit for us. You're absorbing shit for brains. No, that's an entirely different thing. Okay, so he's up to that. He's going to kill him, bring him back. Lovely. We've kind of soaked all the damage there. We also have this guy. This guy, minions destroyed by this minion count as sacrifice, which is good for buffing. When this minion dies, knock back 2 on adjacent units, not large heroes, so that guy sucks. I want to get rid of him as soon as possible. And I think we just stab. There you go. Not very magey so far, but I have a feeling we'll get magey fast. Yeah, 2 spells starting out. And a weapon. Of course we'll take the weapon. Range 2, burn 1. Of course we'll take that. We've also got apply blind to all enemies on the board for 1 turn. Sure. Why not? Let's see what the other spell is. Rooted from all units in a line starting with adjacent unit. That is actually nice, so we'll confirm. Let's see what our talents look like. Yeah, these are different. Got your weapon attacks deal +1 damage. Every time you reshuffle your discard pile into your deck, apply 2 burn to all enemies. That is amazing. First mana costed card you play each turn costs 1 less mana. That's really good as well. Gain leap 2. First attack against you each turn deals 3 less damage. Ooh. Oh my. That is good. Holy crap. Anyhoozle. If you don't move on your turn, draw 1 extra card next turn. That's also good. This is very accelerated. First time you run out of cards a turn, draw 1 card. Ooh. So that gives you just basically a bonus card each turn. Weapon attacks gain knockback. Whenever you take damage, draw a card. 5th spell you cast each turn deals double damage. So this seems like very much accelerated kind of play, where you want to have a lot of cards cycling through. Gain 2 block for every damage, and gain 1 mana when a minion is destroyed on your turn. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But this has been probably about 45-50 minutes long, so we'll go a little bit into this. I have to say that the third boss is a Hydra, and that one's really interesting how it handles it, because they actually have neck cards. I know that sounds weird, but as a unit moves, it leaves a neck card behind, and you can either kill the neck card, which will kill the head, or you can kill the head itself. It's also got things that trigger off of, like, anything near a neck card takes damage. It's really interesting. It's really an interesting final fight, sorry. And if I remember, I'll try to upload a unlisted video of that fight as well. I did, so It's really interesting. And that's only the third boss. That's not even the end game. That's just the third boss in this particular like instance. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and keep all, because that seems like an okay start. Okay, units are starting with adjacent unit. We're, of course, going to move this way. But yeah, it's an interesting little take on things, so I kind of like it. And we're just going to end turn there. But the bosses really do become much more like puzzles almost, which I like. I appreciate that. So what are you? Deal 1 damage to a unit. If this destroys a unit, gain 1 mana and draw a card. Okay, so we'll stab you. Use that on that one. Lovely. And we got another one of these. Exhaust... okay. Sacrifice an adjacent friendly minion and summon a meek servitor. So you are just going to go for the throat there. The same for... oh, nope. Oh, you already attacked. We'll go ahead and put you out. Get this up. It's going to sacrifice him. Bring another one in. That's going to get rid of his shield. I think. Yeah, it is. And gain 2 block. I don't really have a use for that. We could put it on... let's go with... because he can't kill him, I don't think. Let's actually put it on you. I'd rather have you have 2 block. So he's going to get that, deal 0 damage, stab you, that's fine. And he's not going to be able to do much else because he's kind of useless. So let's just keep moving this way. You're going to stab. Boop. Lovely. 3 damage to you. Get ourselves some undead up here. Get ourselves a bursty boy. And end turn. This is not too bad. This is kind of one of those little, like... It's almost a puzzle as to how you want to actually beat it. Okay, so we can blind everything, but I don't think we need to. I think we just need to stab everything. Okay, so you are going to take 2 damage. We're going to go ahead and move out of the way, and you are going to finish him off. So yeah, this is not too hard on the initial level. As you get into the other areas, enemies start getting a lot more complex. So you end up with things like, if this enemy dies, deals fire damage to everything around it. If this enemy dies, it deals all damage to a row or to a column. Knockback. It does... enemies will have like fireballs they can cast within a range of 2. There's also some unblockable stuff, so you want some healing. It's really kind of interesting how they did it. And I'm glad that it's complex enough to actually be that interesting. So, yeah, I would definitely say this is one to look for if you're looking for just something simple. It's not a complex thing. It's just interesting. So, yeah, I like it. So, anyhoozle, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if I don't do an unlisted video of the Leviathan, remind me. I'll upload it to YouTube and make it unlisted, maybe make a comment about it, and I'll try to put it on like Twitter or something like that, because it's a decent length video. It's like 5-10 minutes long. So, yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.